coming up in this read. This is indicating a united front, okay, with this being a pair. So there's going to be a united front, you and another individual putting up this united front against these jealous individuals, that the ones who are trying to make you out to be the bad one. Twin Flames, welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, then obviously welcome back. It is an absolute pleasure to have you all here. Any important information that you need can be found in my descriptions box. And I highly encourage everybody to read my pinned comment below, because there is way too much misinformation out there about what twin flames are and what they're not. And hopefully I can help to dispel a few of these myths and discourage some of you from pursuing unhealthy relationships as well. Okay, so again, please do bear in mind that this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. You literally just take what resonates for you and you leave whatever doesn't resonate for you for somebody else. Okay, also I do need to ask, please do respect the tarot, right? Approach with patience, an open mind, and without any expectations. Right, so we are going to be finding out what's going on for you, Twin Flames, and your pre-shuffled message was pertaining to jealousy. Okay, heavy messages all about jealousy. Now, Twin Flames, either somebody is deliberately trying to pull out feelings of jealousy within you, or someone is gossiping about you and making out like you're jealous when you're actually not, and you're just getting really pissed off with feeling like you constantly are being attacked and that you constantly have to try and defend yourself. Okay, so that's only going to be for a small handful of you. Now, the message that was coming out specifically pertaining to the jealousy issues is, you have to remember the type of individual that is trying to either make you jealous or make out like you're the jealous one. Okay, what type of individual sits there and does that? It's somebody who is not happy in themselves. They're very insecure within themselves, and basically they could just be bored as well. The bottom line being, it's going to be projection. All right, it is projection, and you must not carry that around as if it belongs to you. Okay, because it's not yours. You shouldn't be carrying it around as if it was your energy. Okay, so super important message there for a very select few of the Twin Flame collectives. Again, if it resonates for you, you'll know it straight away. If it doesn't, not a problem. Leave it for somebody else who is needing to hear that information. Okay, it is all projection. Okay, can we have some more information for the Twin Flames, please? Okay, right, so the top two I want to come out. Can I have one more, please, for Twin Flames? Thank you. Okay, so you've got the spark, the Lord, head and heart. Now, the spark is a card all about beginnings. Okay, it can be a renewal as well and a fresh start. These two here came out in your pre-shuffle, and instead of the Lord coming out, it came out with the river pertaining to emotions and a journey of emotions. Instead of the river, you have the Lord. Okay, I'm just laying the groundwork for your read, basically, because I already have felt this energy. I've seen the cards in your pre-shuffle. These cards are basically just going to help me to try and articulate the energies that I'm picking up for you. Okay, this is why we use cards. But super important that these two already came out. Now, this is somebody, Twin Flames, who is currently having a battle between their head and their heart. So they could well be with another individual at this point in time, and they could be trying to figure out where their heart actually is. Is their heart in their current situation, or is their heart with you? And this is why this battle is coming out. And again, it's come out twice. Okay, now this spark, it doesn't feel like something new, it does feel like a renewal. That there is a renewal here. Somebody, twin flames, somebody is trying to figure out not if they should come back towards you, but how they're going to come back towards you for this renewal. And it's indicating with the Lord, so that could be the masculine energy. Again, not necessarily the man, but the masculine. Remember, we've all got divine feminine and masculine energies within us, all of us. It's just how we utilize each of these polarizations of the energy. Okay, whoever is currently sitting mostly in their divine masculine energies is the one that's going through this internal struggle, this battle between, I know what I want, I just don't know how to get it. Okay, now the Lord is also about a birthright, a legacy. It could be somebody who is in a place of privilege. It could also be somebody who is resistant to change as well. So again, I am feeling this sort of that I want to say Saturn energy, someone who is facing a lot of restrictions as to why it's not just going to be so easy for them to take the direct route towards their twin flame counterpart. Okay, that there's something here pertaining to the status quo that they just can't they're saying that they just can't drop everything and follow their heart, because the head and the heart, and that there's something about the practicalities with the head, practical energies, that is stopping them from following their heart. Okay, now this could have been picked up by whoever else it is that they're dealing with currently. Okay, and if you remember the channeled messages I was getting through, super strong about that jealousy. It could well be whoever else it is that your person is dealing with, whether it's a recent ex, a current situation that they've not yet ended, a family member as well. It could literally be anybody. It's that person that is harboring these feelings of resentment and jealousy, and basically trying to twist the situation to make out like you're the jealous one. Okay, so again, it's not something for you to be stuck on or to focus on, more of just be aware that that's happening. Okay, because obviously I don't want anybody keeping stuck. I don't want to be passing on anything that's unhealthy. You know, it's just to make you aware of the energies, basically. It make you aware of what's going on behind your back, even though you already have your suspicions anyway about what's going on behind your back. But it's validation for you. Right, so the next deck we're going to pull, I'm doing the reads a little bit differently because I'm trying to get out as much information in as little time as possible. So I'm going to keep this thing moving quite quickly. Okay, what else please for twin flames? Can we have 2 for twin flames? Wow, nice. Okay. To accept imperfection is to know true beauty. Keep your eyes open and your mind clear. Yeah, I was literally just saying that to you, isn't I? Don't focus on this negative, that you're already completely aware that this is going on behind your back, right? You know that there is a certain... I want to say group of friends that you know that you shouldn't trust, and you probably should reevaluate your friendship with them as well, because in a lot of ways they're keeping this thing going. Okay, that they're fueling the fire, all right, of unrest that's currently around you. So keep your eyes open and your mind clear. Do not focus on it, just be aware of it, right? And then to accept imperfection is to know true beauty. So again, you're not the jealous one. You're aware of your weaknesses, and you do play up to your strengths. And because you're aware of any weaknesses or imperfections that you have, that in itself is perfection. Because you're not one of these that's basically trying to make out like you're perfect. The one who's trying to make out like they are perfect is the jealous individual. And again, this is why they're adamant that you're the jealous one, because in their mind, they're perfect. And why wouldn't anybody be jealous of them? You know, that's what's going on in their head. They are beyond delusional. Beyond delusional. All right? It's so tempting to feed into this energy through the process of that need to defend yourself. The best way, Twin Flames, the best way that you can defend yourself in a situation like this, and it sounds like a crappy little cliche, honestly, rise above it. Okay, do not feed into it. Shrug and walk away. Walk away. As painful as it is for you not to be able to get your truth out there immediately, it's super painful. I understand. I get it. In this particular occasion, if you were to fight back, it would make you look like the guilty one. It would make you, it would make the jealous one look like they're in the right. When they're not, you know that they're wrong. You know they're so far from the truth. But ultimately, any action that you take against the jealous one, it is going to be twisted and thrown right back at you. So the best thing for you to do in this situation, Twin Flames, is to focus on what it is that's going on directly in your life, and try not to have this bullshit taint how you feel about yourself. Okay, it's already tainted how you feel about certain individuals around you, and in a roundabout way, I guess they've kind of done you a favor, because they've revealed to you who is for you and who is not for you. All right, so anybody who took part in talking badly about you behind your back, then you will know that they're not for you. What else, please, for Twin Flames? This jealous individual, I keep mentioning it because it keeps coming up, but their personality is very much us against them. They're very insecure, very childish, very, I want to say manipulative as well. And they've got a lot of problems that they've never ever dealt with, and they're not likely to deal with anytime soon. Okay. Your cards are super weird. But look at that. The exact amount of cards that I was going to go for is mental. Okay, so you've got the Eight of Swords, Gemini energy, the Ace of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Ace of Coins, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Basically, we've got everybody, all right? The Magician, the Hanged Man, the Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Devil, Six of Cups, Eight of Cups, and King of Swords. Now, I'm going to mention the dominant energies. So the dominant ones, just to try and narrow it down a wee bit, because like literally everyone's here. Right. So for those who are interested in Zodiac information, and please remember, these could be personality traits, these could be placements in your own chart, or it could be directly related to someone else that you're dealing with. So you've got strong Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, and Scorpio, Virgo. Okay, that's the dominant signs. Right, card that's central to your read, Hanged Man, and I'm getting the impression that this Hanged Man energy is for you, Twin Flames. You're being asked to reconsider what it is that you're putting your energies into, because you've got Magician, Hanged Man, Four of Swords. Okay, so new perspective, reconsider, and then manifesting, right? So you're being asked very clearly, reconsider, where is your energy best spent? Okay, because if you imagine your energy as a resource, Magician, okay, that's the Magician energy. Your energy is a resource. You need to spend it wisely. And by focusing on whoever this negative, jealous, I want to say super narcissistic individual is, for you to spend your energy on them would literally be a waste of your resources. Okay. So again, really tempting for you to try and get your own back, for you to, it's just that the whole injustice of the entire situation is going to really be pissing you off, which is completely normal. It's completely understandable. And at the end of it, it's literally you're trying to figure out the best way of how to react to a really shitty situation. Okay. So reconsider whatever it is that you're about to do, reconsider. Okay, because it's not necessarily going to work out the best for you. The thing that's going to work out the best for you is to literally focus on your current task at hand, the things that you need to be looking at right now, which is these two aces, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Coins. Okay, how are you communicating to people? Who is it that you're communicating with? Ace of Coins is literally a gift from the universe as well, your blessings. So make sure that you're not about to block off your own blessings, especially with that Eight of Swords being there. And whoever this individual is, it looks like they are going to be on the receiving end of some really unkind things that they have manifested into their own reality, because they've been way too focused on you and what you're doing, rather than them being focused on what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, they're going to be on the receiving end of something rather unpleasant here, and it's indicating that this could likely be that that circle of friends that they turned a group of people against you. That same group of people that they think that they're leading is going to turn onto them. So they're going to get a taste of their own medicine, and they're not going to like it. They really are not going to like it. In the meanwhile, focus on this Ace of Coins and Ace of Swords. Okay. Can you tell us more about this Ace of Coins for Twin? Thank you. Yeah, Four of Wands, your stability, your happiness. There's something else to this as well with this Four of Wands, with that horse. There isn't usually a horse in the Four of Wands, but in this particular deck there is, and it's a white horse as well. So white horses would be like a freedom of spirit. It can also pertain to travel as well. Some of you could be looking at traveling away, like physically moving and relocating yourself away from this toxic environment. And others of you, this could be the desire to go and have like a foreign holiday someplace, just to get away from this atmosphere, because not all of you are going to be able to physically move away from this atmosphere. So the next best thing is for you to take like a mini vacation someplace far away from this bullshit, basically. Okay, you then have the Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So again, and I have noticed as well, you've got the King of Swords as the overall energy. So you've got a king and a queen of the same suit. This is indicating a united front, okay, with this being a pair. So there's going to be a united front, you and another individual putting up this united front against these jealous individuals, that the ones who are trying to make you out to be the bad one. That there's a united front here. This could also be indicating that two people are constantly arguing with each other, and it's not going to get better anytime soon as well. And I feel that that could well be your person and whoever else it is that they're dealing with. You know, the one that's trying to make out like they're Little Miss or Little Mr. Perfect or whatever, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Your person and them are arguing constantly. There's a clash. With the Nine of Swords being under there, that's definitely a clash. Keep your boundaries strong, okay? This is how you can transmute this negative energy into positive energy, by learning about where your personal boundaries are and how to reinforce them as and when needed against anything toxic. Now, there's a hidden energy here between these two, and it can indicate temptation. So your boundary affirmations, any weak spots in your personal boundaries is going to be reflected to you via what annoys you, which is your current situation, but also via what tempts you as well. Okay, so keep a lookout for that. With the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups, it's knowing when to hold on to something and knowing when to move on from something. So it's time now for you to move on from something. Now, a lot of these individuals, you might have cared for them very, very deeply in the past, but now it's time basically to say goodbye to a lot of them, purely through the behaviors that they have exerted through this entire episode. You're going to find yourself having to burn bridges with certain members of your family, certain members of your social circle. It's making that clear line between what is and what is not acceptable. Okay. And tell us more about that Eight of Cups, please, for Twin Flames. Thank you. 10 of Coins reversed. So it's literally confirming everything that I've just said. 10 of Coins reversed. For some of you, this is involving straight up family members that you're needing to say goodbye to. And for others of you, this could be a circle of friends that felt like they were your family, because it was the family that you created. But it's transpired that most of them couldn't be trusted. They've literally revealed to you their true nature. Their true nature. And now you're having to look at who they are behind the facade that they were putting on. So a lot of you are dealing with very, very two-faced individuals. Just betrayals that you never thought that you would have to deal with, you actually find yourself dealing with. And that's an awful, awful situation. But ultimately, you do find yourself very limited on how you can free yourself from this particular situation and how you can deal with it as well. It's such a complicated situation, but it's also very simple as well. It's a contradiction, basically. It's complicated because of the love that you have for these individuals, and now you're being faced with the fact that these people are not, that they're not who you thought they were. They're very, very two-faced. That they didn't think twice about stabbing you in the back at the first opportunity just to try and impress somebody else, yada yada yada, whatever the case might be. Okay, basically the backstabbers were after brownie points from someone else, from the jealous person. All right, and I've already told you how this is going to play out. You're going to cut your losses, you're going to move on and be your best self. The jealous person is going to have this pack of hyenas turn on them and tear them apart the same way that you were torn apart. And then it's going to lead on to whoever your person is, they are going to see the jealous person for the toxic, venomous snake that they truly, truly are, and they're going to feel duped. And at that point of them feeling duped, they will sit there and go, I need to move out of this situation. I need to renew this situation with my twin flame, or whoever you might be to them. Okay, that this might not even be about your twin flame counterpart. This could just be, I'm reading for a twin flame collective who is currently dealing with another situation outside of their twin flame connection. Okay, because all I ask for is messages for the twin flame collective when they need to hear them the most. It doesn't guarantee that this is going to be about your twin flame counterpart. This is just something else that's happening currently around you at this time that is needing your attention. Okay, so that's why I always say, like, you have to approach tarot with an open mind and without any expectations, because oftentimes that the messages that come out in tarot will often surprise you. It genuinely will. What else, please, for twin flames? So that this is literally indicating who you can't take with you on your journey. Because if you're watching this, you'll already be aware that you are a twin flame, and you'll recognize when certain things in your life are being pulled down so that you can make space for your true life purpose. And in this particular read, it's a circle of friends or family or both that is being revealed to you as being not for you, so that you can go out on your spiritual journey and find your true soul family. Okay. So in a roundabout way, this jealous individual has actually done you a favour, because no longer are you going to be putting your energies and your resources into two-faced individuals, because now you have evidence that these people are extremely two-faced, very low vibe, and you can't have that around you. Not as a twin flame, you cannot have that around you, because you're on to much more important things. And it's not you being arrogant or big-headed or anything like that. It just is. Okay, kicking it. In control, talented, driven, kicking bad habits, trying to score, team player, and accomplishing the goal. So you're a team player. You thought that others around you were team players. It's been revealed to you through these painful experiences that not everybody is on your side, and those people have to go. They have to go. There is no space for them. And then you've got proposal. Getting proposed to, a surprise gift, something that is proposed, and things moving to the next level. Yeah. Now this could be, obviously, some of you could be getting engaged to somebody that you love very, very much and taking things up to the next level with them. But again, open mind. We have to approach tarot with open mind. So this could be spirit, potentially spirit, proposing something to you, twin flames. As in, what's just happened is awful. It's a betrayal that runs deep. But let me propose this to you, twin flames. It doesn't all have to be bad, because here is what potentially you can have at the end of this very long and difficult journey. Okay. You're also being asked as well to analyze the quality of the individuals that are falling away from you. The temple path, spiritual purpose and support, represents your spiritual evolution, listening to and following your spiritual destiny and the right direction. Now, I need to point out here that this is actually 2 oracle decks in one massive deck. And out of all of the cards, look how thick that deck is. Out of all of the cards that could have come out, you got the temple path. Your spiritual journey, your spiritual destiny. You being on the right path. Yes, it's painful to let these people go. Yes, it's painful to see the... it's going to sound dramatic, but to see the demon behind the mask, that's really, really hurtful. Surrender them. Release them. It's the best thing that you would ever do for yourself. This might have been divinely orchestrated so that you would stop living in a delusion of, but these people are good, that they're capable of good things. A lot of them are not actually good people. And a lot of you were deluding yourself that these people were nice. For some of you, it's been divinely orchestrated. And you're being divinely protected as well, which doesn't bode well for the individuals that were behaving in this way. On the surface, it might look like they've gotten away with this scot-free, right? But I can assure you, they have not and they will not be getting away with this, because from what I can see, they have picked a battle with somebody who is a chosen one, and I don't use those words lightly. I don't believe I've ever said that on my channel before, but I'm saying it now. This feels like this particular read is for a handful of chosen ones who are massively divinely protected, and they've been chosen for a specific purpose. And these low vibe people were basically distracting you from where you're supposed to be at and where you're supposed to be going. So Spirit is getting rid of these people, and the only way that Spirit can do that is by showing you right in your face in a way that you cannot possibly make any more excuses for these individuals of who they truly are. Coral's wisdom. That's all about things that build up over a very, very, very long time, and how fragile things can really, really be. If you think about it, think about the corals. They take thousands of years to grow, and it can take one thing to damage an entire coral reef. Just one thing. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So you're being asked to move forward slowly and think long term. Okay. What else for twin flames, please? Thank you. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs of caution in you. Yeah. You deserve love. Yeah. And under there, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Yeah. So again, I'm struggling to clarify further on these particular cards without literally repeating everything that I've already just said. Okay. But basically, your cards, they're being consistent. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So accepting and trusting that these individuals have been revealed to you, yes, in a very painful manner, but like literally, what other option was there? Because most of you were wasting your talents, your energy, everything on individuals who are basically talking crap about you behind your back. And you don't go around treating people like that. It's absolutely awful. Like this, it almost feels like this was a last resort by Spirit to reveal to you who's for you and who is not for you. Because you do deserve love, but you didn't believe it when you put everything you had into these types of people. And then you've got, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So how... This is the funny thing, because it's like people like that, the jealous one, the troublemaker, they always forget about how are they going to be remembered. Because from what I can see, they're not going to be remembered fondly. And if they wanted you to remember them in a better light, then they should have been better people. For some of you, somehow your person is caught up in this somehow. Oh, that just landed in my lap. Purification. Okay, so we are going to do the usual rule of three. We'll take the healing message from the creator of the deck, your second and most important message from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and then I will give you my intuitive hit. And for anybody who is into numerology, that would be number 23, which is reduced to a 5. Okay, so 23 could be someone's age. 23, I'm getting that could be somebody's house number. And also with the number 5s, somebody could be a Leo, or this could literally be confirming about change, intense changes that are taking place right now. Okay, it says cleanse your environment and your personal space. Water is deeply cleansing and purifying, which is why it was used in symbolic practices throughout the world. Water is the universal life force and a symbol of purity and fertility. Often seen as life itself, without water we would not be able to exist in our physical form. Water sustains all of life on earth. Water cleanses, it quenches thirst and refreshes all living systems. Purification as a symbolic practice brings us closer to our divine self and our celestial and heavenly beings. Sacred traditions and practices wash away any impurities from the soul and pollutants from the physical body. Purity allows us to see and hear the voice of truth, and it keeps our ego self in check. Right now, your body, mind and spirit do need to be purified. Clear away any unwanted energy by focusing on emotional balance. Now is the time for you to open your heart and soul to release any old traumas, pain or emotional wounds, suffering or regrets that you're carrying in your spiritual backpack. Like a universal baptism, you're able to release all of these old energies and liberate your soul and mind from old beliefs and physical restraints. Cleansing of your physical space is also required now. Call on your angelic or spiritual helpers to assist you energetically with this task, at home, work or socially. Clean your home environment or workspace, remove any or donate any outdated or unwanted items, clearing out old stagnant energies. Water is also a conduit for clear channeling and spirit communication. You could be feeling disconnected from spirit or from your higher self. Spend time around running water such as lakes, waterfalls or streams to help you to purify your mind, and treat yourself to spa therapies or therapeutic baths to reset your senses. Be mindful during the moments that you choose to spend in and around water. Your observations and impressions will give you great insight into your current emotions. And then it's got a positive affirmation that says, I purify my soul, I release burden and expectation of choices, and I am free to make my own decisions with love and confidence. Wow. I don't think you could have gotten a better card out than that, Twin Flames. Because again, it's all about, like, it's time for you to clear away and wash away old stagnant energies. That's people, places, things, anything that is cluttering your environment. And again, with this family situation or the situation with your social circle, whatever the case might be, that is causing you to feel disconnected from your higher self because you're really focused on being pissed off, really focused on wanting justice. I mean, yes, you are absolutely correct and well within your rights to be wanting justice. On this particular occasion, you have to allow the situation to play out as it will, and they will be getting what they deserve. You can put your mind at rest on that they will be. Else for Twin Flames, please. Wow. Okay. Hakuna Moscato. A toast to no worries. Yeah. And then tame the shit show by finding the calm in the chaos. One word, meditate. Find the calm in the chaos. Wow. With you, that's like your inner peace. You find calm in the chaos by not allowing these individuals to pull you out of your center. Because that would be akin to you handing over your power. Interesting read. So that is what I have for you, Twin Flames. If you would like to book a private reading with me that is more catered towards your needs, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed and supported this channel. It really does help me to get the messages out there to those who need them the most. Thank you so much for watching, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.